What is good, everybody? Today we are back with brand new WWE action figure news for you, man. Was out of town for the Royal Rumble, which was an absolute blast. Definitely going to be having my vlog get up there as soon as humanly possible. Of course, we'll document the entire thing, man, but I had a blast meeting everybody out there. It was an amazing time, as always, for the Rumble, and it's sad because, as we know, next year the Royal Rumble will be in Saudi, so I will not be able to attend that show. Not likely, Brad. Not likely on that one, but let's get into these new figure reveals, man. We had a brand new Legend set. It's Legend Series 26 revealed, and we have some other news to discuss as well, but I want to get into it with you, man. Today we're looking at WWE Elite Legend Series, Target exclusive, Series number 26. Let's dive into the first figure here, and it's going to be none other than Kurt Angle. Now, we did see render images of these figures back at San Diego Comic-Con. I only have the two images, so I'll try to work through. I'll do the slow pan so you can kind of see everything that we have going on here, but this is a beautiful wrestling machine style Angle here. You could use this for a couple different versions, if you will, here. I really enjoy the mouthguard head sculpt. I feel like something in the eyes is a little off. I don't think the likeness is just the best I've ever seen, but I do like this head sculpt. I think that we're looking at a really good Angle here. I like how jacked he is. I think this is going to be a very fun figure. I'm excited for this. I hope to get an Ultimate Edition version of a bald Angle eventually. You guys know I'm waiting on those boots from the early 2000s, so hopefully we will get more versions of Kurt Angle, as he is the Olympic hero here for our collection, but I'm really looking forward to this figure. I cannot wait for it. Definitely one of the most anticipated elites for me personally. Kurt Angle, one of my goats, one of my favorites of all time, so definitely going to be tracking this down. And, you know, I know the whole thing the last month or two has been the, you know, the peak Angle versus, you know, what they used to call him and everything like that. And for whatever reason, man, I never referred to him as that. And, you know, I saw that going viral and everybody talking about it and stuff like that. But I think people are going to be calling this the peak Angle Elite, and that's kind of where that is there. But this figure looks phenomenal. I'm very much looking forward to it. I think it's going to be great. It just looks so good, man. So I think that this is great and everything like that, man. Looking really, really good. Can't wait to get this figure in hand. But we also have a look at the rest of the set, which is going to be the Godfather, which this is going to be our only second Godfather figure that we have gotten from Mattel in WWE Elite form here. We saw him way back. I think it was Elite 39 or something like that with the Dolph Ziggler wave and stuff like that. Really impressive figure, though. I love that they did the yellow pants. I think that's such a great one. Last time we got him, it was in the green pants, and now we're getting it in the yellow pants with the really cool airbrush vest, which looks really good. He comes with the hat, the glasses, the chain, the cane. I mean, this is a really nice toyetic figure. Really looking forward to this. I think this looks really, really good. And the one thing that is bummy, I will say it. I'm going to have to say it, Brad. One thing that's bummy about this figure is he does have the Mr. Perfect style build-up figure legs, which are very stiff, man. They're very stiff, and that does bum me out here. So we'll see what comes of it. Hopefully we can, you know, fix that in some way, hit it with a hairdryer or something, man, because I don't know what it is about these legs specifically, but they're so stiff, man. They just don't pose well for whatever reason. And, you know, the old suited legs posed so well, man. They really did. Like the last time we saw the Godfather, way back in Elite 38, 39 there, he was super posable because he had I will say the articulation did look pretty hideous. It had like 17 lines in the crotch and the legs and the upper thighs right there, but it was super posable. You know, it may look ugly, but it could pose, man. It could definitely pose around. So, you know, it is what it is. We'll see what comes of it, but I am looking forward to the Godfather. I think he looks really, really good here. And then we also have a look at Carlito. Now, this is more of a rookie year Carlito right here, man, and I think this looks pretty damn good, man. It's pretty cool. You know, head sculpt is a bit, he kind of looks like a teenage Carlito, but he kind of did have that baby face back then. And also, it kind of looks like the neck's a little longer, that the head sculpt sits up a bit high, but we are getting that same apple holding hand that we saw with his Elite 113 figure. And I love how, you know, you look at his Elite 113, it's an older, more jacked Carlito, and now this one is a little bit more lean. They're using that theory torso. He's got skinnier arms and such, which I think does work well. I think it's amazing that he comes with John Cena's pendant lock, which is great. I think that's fantastic. And I like this figure. It comes with a Hawaiian shirt, purple gear. This is what I think of when I think of Carlito. When I think of Carlito, this is exactly what I picture in my brain. Remember him running rampant and torturing John Cena with Jesus and, you know, stabbing him in a nightclub, you know, as the story goes. So that's kind of how that went, but I remember that like it was yesterday. It'd been cool if he came with the U.S. Spinner or maybe just the U.S. Championship. I think that would have been a really nice detail to add in there, but really looking forward to this. And it kind of, I can't really tell from these images, but it kind of looks like they lightened up the skin tone. I could be wrong there. I'll do a side-by-side to kind of see, but it looks like it from my angle, and it could be wrong. It could just be a lighting thing, photography thing, whatever, but it looks like it may be a little lighter, but I could be tripping. I don't know. I don't have the Elite 113 right in my hand, so I'm going to do a side-by-side, and you can make the judgment there, I guess. But I also want to get into the last figure in the set, which is a Chase variant. It's going to be Rosie here, and the regular edition is going to be the big R jersey here with the pattern, and then I think the Chase is going to be in the white shirt or the light gray shirt, which we'll get into. But starting off, man, I mean, this Rosie figure looks damn incredible. I think this is such a great-looking Rosie figure. You know, we're getting interchangeable heads. You have the purple mask, and then you have the more design mask. This looks excellent. You know, we did get that Rosie not too long ago in the Legends line with Jamal, which was great, and that was a different version of the character, obviously. But we all kind of, you know, speculated that we would be getting a Rosie figure in, you know, to match the Hurricane or whatever. But one thing I'm noticing, dude, if you look at his shoes, he has the Elite 114 Uso shoes, which is a better shoe mold and whatever. But I don't think Rosie wore those. I'm pretty sure he just wore regular high tops, right? So I don't know. I think that's a bit weird because I don't think he wore socks like that with low-cut shoes. I'm pretty sure he wore high tops. I guess you could switch it with some Ultimate Cena shoes or maybe the Legends Rosie, which I don't know. I guess it's better if you compare it to the other Rosie figure, because you can be like, oh, that had the old John Cena shoe mold that could pretty much drive because of how old it was, but now we have the new Uso shoe mold, which is just a bit weird here. I think that they should have probably went with the Kofi Kingston Elite 113 high top shoe mold, but I could be wrong there. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but we also have the Chase, which we mentioned, which is pretty interesting. He's got the, you know, the tight fit orange shirt with the purple gloves or hand tape, the purple pants. He's got the interchangeable head sculpts. And what's really lame, I'll be honest, is his shirt is blank. I think that is pretty damn lame just because why couldn't you just, I don't understand why you couldn't put superhero in training. I kind of understand it, okay? I understand what, you know, why they left it off and things like that, but I don't think it would have been a big deal to put superhero in training. You know, match the Jax figure. I don't think it was a big deal, but I know that Mattel likes to really cross their T's and dot their I's, and it's like anything that could be just slightly controversial or whatever, man, they completely axe it, and they're like, nah, bro, we're not doing that. And so, I don't know, man, that's just what it is here. But you can get a custom shirt made. I know a lot of custom shirt makers are going to make bank off that because people are going to want that shirt at least. But I guess it's okay that it's blank. It just looks odd to me. I don't know. But I do think that people are going to really capitalize on it there. And one thing I've noticed in a couple of these images is the crotch color and the knee color, like the knee joint, like the knee that's supposed to be the kneecap of certain figures, and then the crotch piece of these pants are usually the same color, and then the rest of the leg seems to be like a different color. I noticed it on Godfather, and I'm kind of noticing it on the Chase Rosie figure, but I don't know, man. I really wish they would have, you know, done the shirt right. I think doing the shirt right would have really been nice and, you know, make it, you know, do it justice, man. I think that, you know, accuracy is the best and things like that, but I'm really hyped for the Rosie. I think this wave as a whole is a really good wave. I think the Legends line is crushing it so far this year. We just got, you know, the new one with Bret Hart and Justin Hawk and all that wave there with Psycho Sid and everything. I think that was a really fun wave, and then we do have this wave coming soon, and then even after that, we do have Billy Gunn and that wave coming, so I'm excited for the Legends line. I'm excited for the Ultimates that are coming down the road here. Got that Hulk Hogan that looks really good. We got Shawn Michaels DX version, which is, you know, we'll have to see what it looks like when it gets, you know, when we get it in hand or when we get better images of that. And I do believe we are going to get Monday Night War Series 7 images coming very, very soon. I think Steve did announce. But I also want to get into Elite 117. Now, we don't know exactly what all these figures are going to look like, but we do kind of have an idea. And, you know, we saw these on the live stream at Ringside Fest, you know, so Ringside Collectibles did post up WWE Elite Series 117, at least the full lineup, which we kind of already knew about, but it is cool to kind of see exactly what it looks like here, or, you know, the figures. So in the whole thing, we do have Naomi, we have Rhea Ripley, Roman Reigns, Axiom, Seth Rollins, and Grayson Waller. Again, we did see all of these figures at Ringside Fest for the most part. We got to see really blurry, really not really good images whatsoever. But we do know about the wave. You know, starting off with Naomi, we do have pretty good images of her, I'm pretty sure, because Bill McKenna posted up to his personal Instagram. So we got to see that Naomi figure. That looks really, really good. Probably the best Naomi they've ever made. Rhea Ripley, we also have images of that figure as well, as Steve Ozer did post that up. So we do have really good images of those two. Really looking forward to them. You know, getting two women in one set is a pretty rare occasion, I feel like, for Mattel, so that's pretty cool. But we do know that Roman Reigns is going to have those new head sculpts with the more accurate beard, the more accurate haircut and everything like that, but he is smiling. We do know that's coming, and it's going to be a normal Roman Elite with a hoodie, so hopefully the hoodie will be good that you can use there. But we also have Axiom. We know he's the Chase variant. He's going to have the blue gear, and he's going to have the pink gear, and that figure looks really good as well. I'm excited to see that. He kind of looks like a Power Ranger and everything. I think that's going to be a really toyetic figure when it gets in hand. And then we do have Seth Rollins, which is going to be based on his Night 1 WrestleMania 40 gear, where he took on Drew McIntyre, and he did lose, and then, CM Punk, took out Drew, and then Damian Priest cashed in there, so that should be really epic. So we're pretty much getting that figure right on the heels of WrestleMania. I mean, I imagine it'll be hitting right around the same time. It took about a year, I guess, from design to production there. And then we also have Grayson Waller, which is just going to be kind of a repaint of his previous figure, which I guess isn't a bad figure. I just don't have any skin in the game for the figure. It's okay, I guess, but I definitely will not be excited, I guess, to pick the figure up. I'm just not a personal fan of the guy there. But, the figure's all right. It is what it is there. It's a solid figure of the talent, so that is what it is there. But that is the full Elite 1 Series 17. Elite Series 117. I think it's a solid wave overall. A lot of current talent. No flashbacks or anything like that, man. But, we just passed Royal Rumble season, so we are officially on the road to WrestleMania. I'm still, on the fence. I don't know exactly if I'm going to be going out to Las Vegas for WrestleMania 41. I'm on the fence right now. It's up in limbo. I'm not entirely sure. I really do want to go out there because I want to, I don't know, I want to see the show, but I really want to go out there just to cover the figure reveals and, film it all and be right there for everything. But at the same time, I also do not know exactly right now because I know the tickets are astronomical and everything like that. So we'll have to play by ear. Of course, if I'm there, we'll definitely film it and we'll do all this different stuff. But if I end up not going or whatever, we will do all the coverage here. But I also want to go because I do think they're going to reveal the Mattel Creations crowdfunder. The next crowdfunding project will be revealed at Mania. I almost guarantee that to be true. So we will have to see about all of that, man. But that should be really good. Can't wait to see exactly what that looks like and everything like that. I just have no ideas, man. I'm really just speculating at this point, but hopefully Mattel does not drop the ball on us and leave us all in just a freaking misery like a Dallas Mavericks fan right now, man. So hopefully everything will turn out, but that was all the news, man. We had Legends Series 26. We had WWE Elite Series 117, kind of the official announcement of the lineup, even though we kind of already knew in our brains, but it is nice to see that graphic with all the talent and everything like that. But anyways, man, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video on the news, man. Gonna have our Mattel Creations CM Punk review going up tomorrow, so you can look forward to that figure and everything like that, man. But I'm getting the hell out of here. Hope you guys did enjoy. Leave me all of your thoughts, man. Huge shout out to the Patreon members, of course. You guys are unbelievable. Appreciate every single one of you guys so very much, man. I really, really appreciate you as always. But I'm getting out, man. Hope you guys did enjoy. Leave me your thoughts down below on all this down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a blessed one, and I'll catch you guys later.